Hello one and all, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion Galactic Survival with me, EkkiThump. We are about to take part in our last assault on Skylon, on the last POI on the planet, the Xeno Radar Mark II. For this mission, I've decided to bring along the one weapon which we haven't actually used yet, this epic plasma cannon, which does pack a hell of a punch, it seems like, although the projectile is really slow. There we are, got him. So yes, the Razor should be repaired. Is it repaired? It's not repaired. So I'm going to fix up the Razor a little bit, and then we'll jump in and get underway for the last attack of the final conquest of Skylon. Okay, and we're heading off to the west to southwest, actually, down to here, down to the Xeno Radar. Is that it? Only 2 turrets? And this one lonely little plasma drone. I think so. Well then, let's get on with it. So let's see how this does against doors. 2 hits. There we go. Oh, and there's the core. There we go. Not so good in direct combat. So we have an open wound and plenty of medkits to fix it. Well, that was a rather simple assault. Oh, hello. Another dog. Another medkit. Cures both the poisoning and the open wound. What on earth is that? So that's the simple way to do these assaults. And let's see what we've got. Lots of gold, advanced bits and pieces, rocket launcher, large thruster, some more gold. Oh, a core. I don't think I'll bother even putting the core down in this place. Let's get this stuff back to the Razor. Where have we put it? Oh, it's over there. So the plasma cannon, impressive at just blasting through walls and giving us an easy conquest. Less impressive at actually fighting things. Although that was literally the first time I've ever used one, so maybe we were just missing Wow, okay, yeah, that was it. That was the radar Mark II. Well then, I guess we need to think about what we're going to do on this planet in terms of a big build. It won't be a very big build because we are short on materials, as I mentioned. What are these pods here? Oh, textured plant protein. That's useful for something. I can't remember what. But let's grab a bit. If we get like 5, and we'll go back to base and see what it's for. I'd swear that artillery cannon's trying to shoot at the Razor. We'll have to check what faction it's in. Let's just check. Or is it aiming at something down there? Oh, and it's aiming at that Overseer, I think. Is that an Overseer? I think so. We don't want to wait till we're out in space and the cannons can actually shoot before we figure out that they're trying to lock onto me. Right, let's see. Textured plant protein. I'm sure it was something in this food processor. Plasma, water. Ah, veggie burgers. They're surprisingly difficult to make. You need a puncher cactus, which I think we get from Omicron, textured plant protein from Skillon, and cheese from Ningwes, and from Akira I think now as well. Is that all you need them for? I guess so. Wow. So veggie burgers are like 150 hunger. They're not even the best food in the game, and they're really complex to make. I don't think I even have any puncher cactus with me. Otherwise it'd be worth making some just as a vanity item. But let's whack all this plant protein goes in there. And all the rest of the stuff goes in the appropriate cargo boxes. Now I haven't really even figured out what I want to build on this planet. Honestly, I thought we had another episode of fighting ahead of us, so I haven't really planned it properly yet. I have a vague idea in mind, which I think I'm going to need to actually get the build done properly. I'm going to need more elevators. I'm sure we've got some window blocks left over from the last build, which we can make use of. There's some wood. I'm not sure how much wood we'll actually need. Obviously I'm not going to go massive on this planet because we're limited to what we've got with us. So we'll get some wood. And I guess that means we can save the water for the next planet if we can get the structure done within the limitations of what we've got in terms of wood. Alright, so about 4,500 blocks. Oh, the windows. I want to take the windows with me. Construction. Are they in here or are they in the other one? There we are. Oh yeah, and we've got plenty of wood planks as well. That's, what is that? I don't know, another... Should be at least another couple of hundred. I can't remember which way around it is. Fine. I can't see us really having to come back to base if we take everything we need with us. Mind you, we might need some more lights. We don't have enough lights, so we may need to come back and make lights. But other than that, we should be sorted. Okay, let's get a bit of oxygen. And some food from the fridge. I'll show this in passing, by the way, the most revolutionary change to the game in history. Durians have turned blue, and I think these spots on the menu as well. I mean, these used to be fairly appetizing looking yellow fruits. They're now blue, which they look fairly decorative in the pink glow of the grow lights. I'm not sure I'd want to eat one, but you can still make chips out of them, and the chips, funnily enough, are still yellow. So now it's paladin time. Actually, no, it's striker time. We want to go and find a decent site, although we can pretty much build what I have in mind anywhere. But we might as well have a bit of a scout. See, this mountain here would be absolutely fine. Although I would like something a little bit more conical, not a ridge. Perhaps something standing on its own in the middle of a plains or something. Oh, now this might be good, if I can remember where it is. What's that base to the east of us? Right, we're to the west of the radar. Let's remember that, and let's bring Atuin over here. Screw it, might as well. There's no reason at all to leave him where he is. In fact, I've got a great idea. Let me drop the base core right now so we can remember the site. Because then we'll actually get a waypoint on the map so we can see where we want to come back to. So that is very slightly southeast. That is very slightly northeast. I think that's perfect for what I want. And we'll put the core down now. We want to put the core down more or less in between the two. So are we equidistant between these two peaks? I don't think we quite are we? Slightly to the southeast. I guess we can always, once we've started, we can always just move where the core is if we don't like it. That's about right. Right, we'll just leave that there. should be safe. There's nothing in the area that spawns drones. I mean, how long were we building on Ningwes and not a single drone spawned to come and bother us? They do seem to like visiting the conquered bases, though. Look, how is this damaged? How in the world did this wall get damaged? Even the paladin couldn't have done that when it was clipping through the... Who knows? Let's have a quick check of the ammo reserves, because the guns were going again. Close that. Where's the ammo boxes? There we are. Down to 400, so we should probably make some more 15 mils for it. We've got some magnesium, so it'll be alright. Was it 15 or was it 30? Oh no, 15. Okay. So it's 100. Let's make 2,000, which will go through a lot of magnesium powder, but we should have enough. And we do need those guns to keep firing. So thrusters on. I'm heading east at a decent altitude. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 vessels still docked, and nothing fell off that time. And here we are. I recognise the site, didn't even need the base marker. It was pretty much directly east of our starting point, although I was weaving all over the planet trying to find somewhere. Okay, I guess we'll park here. Thrusters off. If we can, let's go and take a look at the site from a bit of a vantage point. Yeah, I think this will definitely work. Oh my god, hang on. Oh well. Tried to use the jetpack, failed, but at least we didn't kill ourselves. It's slightly ridiculous. How in the world is that not a bit flatter? Never mind. Imagine the terror that must inspire in the occupants of this planet, seeing a giant turtle bristling with miniguns just casually strafing everything as it flies past. So, what are we going to do here? Well, we're in between two... This is nowhere near a centre, is it? We're in between two little mountain peaks here in a nice little valley, and what we're going to do is build a connection between them down here, a sort of little plaza, and on each peak is going to be a little tower. and that's going to be our build for this planet. It's not going to be anything in particular, I don't think. It's going to be a bit abstract, but it's going to be hopefully nice to look at once I get finished with it. And in any case, you know, I have no plans for this planet. Didn't know what I wanted to do. At least I've got some kind of plan now. Ah, it's actually night time. Never mind. Let's get that down there. So we'll surround this in blocks. I can't really think of a reliable way to measure this, so we're just going to have to eyeball it, I think. Let's see, are we in line here? This is actually not in line with that peak. So I'll have to bring it up and back a bit. That's roughly in line. That is, if you look, use the perspective a little bit. That's seems about right. Oh, we need something that's got an oxygen station on it. Paladin will do. We'll get it over here. It's fine. Whether we'll get it back in the bloody Atomin again afterwards, I don't know. Does Icy Creamy have an oxygen station? I can't remember. I don't think it does. No, it's got tanks. It doesn't have a state. Oh, it does. Where the hell are the oxygen stations? That's a cargo box. Fridge. Cargo box. Cargo. It's an ammo box. Constructor. Fuel tank. That's the cockpit. Ah, there they are. Okay, that'll do. I've got some O2 bottles in my inventory. You're fine up there, aren't you? Jeez, it's so dark I can't even tell if I'm going to be in the right place. Well, let's extend this out a bit. I guess it's most important that we get a decent width for the middle bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have we got any stair blocks, or do I have to do this with... Oh, I really would like to do it with stairs and not ramps. May need to build some more. Let's see. Where's the construction box? None there, but we have another construction box. Only 13, really? That's not going to be enough. Let's get some more on the go. Don't think we're going to need that many. Let's make 100 of those. We'll probably need more elevators as well. I've only got 11 with me. Actually, so... Where the fuck are they? There they are. 10 elevators. So how are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So bring it out another little bit, and just to remind myself, I'll put stairs there. Yeah, so we can just go up in a way that leaves space for the stairs. That one, that one, that one, that one, and another layer up. If I can find a spot where I don't slide down the hill, I can do this in drone mode. There we go. There is nothing in the drone spawn area. There we go. We are getting through a bit of wood doing this, but we've always got concrete to fall back on. I think they can get the same sorts of textures anyway. Oh, hello. There is nothing in the spawn area. This is starting to annoy me now. Alright, anyway, I think we're out of time for this episode. Hopefully it's reasonably clear what I'm going to be trying to do. Just from the shape of the valley that you saw earlier. So we're going to have a tower there, a tower over there, a connection between them, down in the valley here, and well, hopefully the materials hold out. We've got through about 250 wood already, just building part of one of the staircases that are going to connect the two. But we'll see, won't we? Anyway, that'll be it for this episode. I've been EkkiThump. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more gameplay of Empyrion Galactic Survival, and I will see you next time.